If you've ever ordered yarn online, you know what a nerve-wracking experience it is. And today I'm going to be sharing my 2 favorite free tools for picking the perfect yarn colors when I'm shopping online. I recently did a little bit of online yarn shopping and I faced this exact dilemma. I wanted to make sure that I was choosing the right colors and I was having a really difficult time, but then I found these 2 amazing free online tools and I learned how to use them, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But the first thing I want to do is tell my mother, if you're watching this video right now, turn it off. If we're after Christmas, you can continue watching, but if it's before Christmas, Mom, you get off this video right now. My mom is learning how to crochet for the first time, and I think it's really wonderful that at 72 years old that she is wanting to learn something new. I think that's amazing. And so for Christmas this year, I wanted to get her a beginner-friendly project. And as I was researching what to get her, I came across the Sherbert Afghan from LoveCrafts, and I just loved everything about the pattern and the colors and the look. And as I looked through to see what skills you would need, it looked like it would be a wonderful beginner pattern for my mom. So there is a Lion brand kit that you can buy, and it comes with everything that you need. So I went to go click to buy, and guess what? It was all sold out. And I was really disappointed with that because I wanted to get this done early and I wanted to get exactly the right colors, and it was not available. So I thought, oh, that's fine. The pattern shares exactly what colors to use, and I thought, well, I'll just buy them individually. I went to my favorite websites for shopping for yarn, and lo and behold, they were sold out of those exact colors. So then I went to other places that I don't really do a lot of yarn shopping on, and I looked there as well. And they did have some of those colors, but guess what? They were double the price. This gal ain't paying double the price for yarn. So that's when I began thinking about I needed to switch gears. I was going to need to change up the colors. I was really nervous about choosing the colors online because this is a brand that I have never worked with before, and I didn't know, were these colors going to be true to the colors on the website? I had zero idea. This is the Lion brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick, and thankfully it all turned out wonderful, and I got the most gorgeous colors, which I will share all of that with you here in just a minute. This is a brand I've never worked with before, so I wanted to make sure that I did not feel super disappointed when I opened that box to find all of my yarn colors. I wanted to make sure that these were not only going to be beautiful colors individually, but that together they would look really good, because I wanted this to be a blanket that my mom really enjoyed working on and that she loved the colors, and I needed to nail it because this is Christmas and I wanted it to be perfect for her. So for this blanket, I ended up getting 6 different colors. I just love how this turned out. I'm gonna share those tools with you here in just a minute, but I wanna share these beautiful colors with you. This is the color Fisherman. This one is Slate. This one is Spice. This one is Butterscotch. This one is Flax. And this one is Gray Marble. I also got her the 10mm Furls crochet hook. I love these crochet hooks, and I usually don't work with projects that need big, huge hooks like this, but this one is just beautiful. I love this blue color, and I know my mom will like it too. I think this is going to make such a wonderful Christmas present for my mom. And just so you know, in my humble opinion, your crochet hook actually really does matter. And my mom was using to practice a really cheap crochet hook, one of those that you can just buy at large box retailers that are the absolute cheapest kind, and she was really struggling to learn how to crochet. Then she bought some nicer crochet hooks, not quite the furls, but she bought a nicer set of crochet hooks, and she could not believe the difference with how much better it was going. So I cannot wait for her to try the Furls crochet hook and see what a difference it's going to make, and I just know that she's going to love working with it. So the first thing you're going to do is go to LoveCrafts.com. And if this is your first time visiting their website, make sure to sign up to get 15% off your first order. That is always wonderful. They usually have really good sales. This is my go-to place to purchase yarn. I always find great prices, and every time you get your receipt, make sure don't throw that thing out, because at the bottom there's always a coupon for 20% off. So I love this company. It ships super quick. I'm always happy with my yarn. So I want you to go to lovecrafts.com first. And what we're going to do is go up to the search and let's just look up the Wool Ease Thick and Quick. And then over on the side menu, you will find yarns. So just go ahead and click on that. You will see 3 photos, and the middle one is the Wool Ease Thick and Quick that I purchased. And so the color that I was looking for is the color Succulent. At this point, it is an out of stock yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Succulent. Beautiful. I just love that color. Although I didn't get to use it this time because it was out of stock. You're going to notice underneath the title where it says Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick, to the left, above where they have all of the different colors, there's a little button with a plus sign that says Add to Compare. I've got the little picture here of the yarn, and it's really close up. Now to the right of it, you see a little window that says Add Another Shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just compare this to the peacock color, because I want to see, is this one that would be a little bit closer and would work just as good. And so now I can see those 2 shades side by side, and I can see that the peacock is way brighter. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I can then choose another shade, and so it just says select shade in the drop down menu, and I'm going to go down and I'm going to look at the color. Let's see which one I want to choose. I'm going to try the grass because I want to see if that would be one that would work as well. Wow, that's a little bit too green for what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to look for a little bit more blue, and I'm going to try the Glacier and see how that looks. So now I can look at these 4 different yarns side by side and see which one makes the most sense as far as color wise. And if I was going to choose a color, I probably would go with the peacock. The Glacier's a little too icy blue for me. You can add up to 4 different color yarns, but I've got another thing that you can do. This tool has another really great feature. So what we're going to do is go down to where there's the little trash cans down at the very bottom of our window here, and I'm going to get rid of that blue color, the grass color, and the peacock color. And then you're going to see there's add another shade, select shade, but if you go down, you can go to see more yarn. So I'm going to click that little button for see more yarn. It just brings you to super bulky knitting patterns, and that's not really what I want. What I want is super bulky yarns. So I'm going to go up to the menu, and I'm going to go to yarns, and I'm going to drop down to yarn weight, and I'm going to click on super bulky. Now that is going to bring me to all of the super bulky yarns here. I'm going to look at the Bernat Softy Chunky. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. And now I can look at these different colors. So now I can see this shade right here. This is the sea green. I'm going to compare it. So I am adding to compare right there at that little button that we have. So now I can see my sea green next to the succulent. It's not exactly the same color. That's okay. What I can do here is I'm just going to click out of that, and I'm going to go to the back button, and I'm going to look at, now I'm going to choose the Paint Box Yarn Simply Super Chunky, and let's go see if they have a color that is similar. I am seeing right now, this is the slate green. I'm going to add that to compare. So now I can see now it's looking a little bit better. I'm really finding some shades that I like, and these are all super bulky. And look at those prices. It's a really good price there. So I'm going to X out of that. Of course, always make sure that you are looking at the size. This is a 3.5 ounce. Make sure to always check and make sure, even if something is way more expensive, that you're getting the same amount of yarn. Now I'm going to compare with the Lion Brand Hometown USA. And I'm going to go look at these colors, and I think think the color that I'm going to compare is this Miami Seafoam. I'm loving these names. I'm adding it to compare. And now I can see all 4 of these different shades, which one is the closest to that Lion Brand Succulent. And I really like either the Bernat or the Paint Box. I think those 2 would make wonderful substitutes. This gives you all of the information as well. The Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick is 106 yards. The Bernat is 108. The Paint Box is 66, and the Lion Brand Hometown USA is 81. So I really love comparing these, and you can see them all together. But you could also just add different colors in here if you just wanted to see how 4 different colors looked together instead of if you were trying to find a substitute. So if I just stayed with the Lion Brand Hometown USA, I could go back to that compare, and I would need to put them all in the trash, all of those colors, and say I wanted to see this beautiful Madison Mustard, and I'm going to add that to compare. Now I'm going to add another shade of the Lion Brand Hometown USA, and I want to see what would look really good with that. I'm going to go with Fort Worth Blue because I used to live in Fort Worth. My whole family was from Fort Worth on my mom's side, so I'm choosing Fort Worth Blue. Now I'm going to look at this. Well, I gotta go with Houston for the Texas. I'm loving that. I'm loving this combination right here. And then I think what I will add, let's see how this cinnamon looks with it. That's not exactly what I like, so I'm just gonna trash that one. But let me see, I might wanna add a gray in here. Oh, there's a Dallas and a Chicago. I'm going to go with the Chicago and see what I think. That's looking pretty good right there. And actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to go with this Fort Worth Blue right here. I'm going to put this in the trash, and I think I will add another shade. Although I am loving this combo of 3 right here. And at this point, I might go for just a lighter. I might go with Dallas. Now look at that. That is a beautiful combination. I could see this in a blanket or a scarf. Lots of different things, but I'm loving this combo. But I love this tool on LoveCrafts.com where you can compare. You can also put color combinations together, and you can move them around if you want to see them in a different order. I love this tool. The next tool we're going to use is from good old Ravelry. So go ahead and log in to your account or sign up if you don't have one. It's free. This is a wonderful resource and you're probably already familiar with it. So let's go up to the menu here and click on yarns. Now I'm going to go ahead and look up the Lion Brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick. I've already got it here and I'm going to search for it. So the very top one is the Wool Ease Thick and Quick, and I'm going to click on that as well. Now you're going to see up here all of the different options. So here are the colorways, and that is the one that we're going to click on. So now you can see all of the different colors, and there are actually 4 pages worth of colors that you can look through, and I am actually going to be looking at this beautiful mustard here. Now this mustard color, you can go to the stashed, and you will see all of the different colors here. And what I love about this tool is that you can see this on different people's cameras, in different people's light, and it gives you an idea of what the actual color really looks like in different lights. I love this feature. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go click on the project. So there are 533 projects as of the time I'm using this, and you can look through and see all the different projects that people used this color with, and you can see how it looks with different yarns. It looks absolutely beautiful, and you can see it in different lights. You can see it with different colors. You can see it on different cameras, how it is going to look, and I love this feature. One of the other really cool things is that you can go up here to colorway, and you see mustard, and there's a little pencil. So click on that little pencil. Now this is really cool. Right here where you have the little box that says or, we're going to click down and we're going to put and. So now I'm going to add a different color to this. I want to see projects that have the mustard and the fisherman. Okay, so it has filtered through that, so you just X out of that. Now you're going to see patterns that actually use those two colors, so you get an idea of what does this look like together, and it looks so beautiful. And then I can even add more colors. So I'm gonna click on and again, and I'm thinking that I want to choose a pretty pink color, maybe this blossom color. Oh, and looky here. I'm gonna click out of that, and I love it. How beautiful does this look together? And it gives me such a wonderful idea if this is something that I want to use these three colors together. I love both of these online tools. They're both free, which is absolutely wonderful. And I love that you can really compare and you can see them in real life. You can see what they will look like in different projects with different colors. You can compare yarns, you can compare colors, you can compare brands. I think that that is such a fantastic way to shop online, because sometimes when you're shopping online, it is a little bit scary. Your hand is shaking when you're going to add it to the cart because you think, what if I don't like these colors? Because it is such a pain in the rear to have to ship it all back. I don't want to return things if I don't have to. So I really like to do my research beforehand. So that way I am really happy with what I get, and putting that little bit of extra time into comparing and contrasting and researching, you're going to find the perfect colors for your next project. Thank you so much for stopping by the Le Petit Saint Crochet YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you liked this video, would you please give me a like? And if you would subscribe to the channel, that would be wonderful. I make new videos every single week, and I typically upload them on, actually, I've changed my day. I used to upload them on Thursday evenings, but now life has gotten in the way and I'm doing it on Saturday mornings. So who knows? I may go back to Thursdays, or I may just keep it on Saturdays, because I'm kind of liking that right now. But thank you so much, no matter when you're watching this. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Happy stitching and stay safe out there.